8 unbelievable nutrition facts that you did not know and that they are lying to you about. Let me start right with number 1. Rainwater is safe and effective. The tap water you're drinking is poisoned. What do I mean with this?
The content presented here is all fake news.
The tap water that you're drinking comes out of little pipes full of lead, full of cadmium, full of arsenic. The tap water, by the way, and you probably heard about this already, it's filtered water, right? Like they are filtering, they're processing it with chemicals. But they're unable to get rid of all that negative, dirty things inside, the hidden lies and secrets in it. There's heavy metals in it. That's already a safe fact. But there's also medications in it, like hormonal preparations, like the anti-baby pill. There is fluoride in your tap water. They say fluoride is great for your teeth. Then why are you drinking this fluoride? It's just my personal opinion, right? The tap water is unsafe, but on the other hand, the rainwater is actually one of the healthiest waters you can drink. Rainwater is straight from the seas. It then gets to the air by heat. The clouds, they're condensating, filtering it, and then it comes down. This is water that's full of life. Tap water is dead water. Rainwater is structured, alive water that heals your body. Yes, water can have different properties. It's not only the outside looks. Not all water is equal. Not all water is created equal. There's differences in the structure of the water. Ice water is also a completely different structure. There you can see it. You cannot visually immediately see the difference between structured water and tap water, filthy water, dead water. Other forms of structured water are fruits. That's why I always eat cucumbers. That's why I always eat watermelons and recommend these to everybody because these fruits also have structured water. The other one you can drink is spring water that also heals your body. If you're interested in water, I have the big water myth video that you can watch. Let's go to fact number 2. Your olive oil is fake. What do I mean? There is not even enough olive oil in this world to produce all the olive oil that you find on the shelves in your local Target or Lidl or wherever you go shopping. It's just not there. So if there's more supply than there's actual production, that means there has to be fakes on the market. And then you check out the prices and you see olive oil for like $5, $10, $15, when the real olive oil from Sicily, from Greece, from wherever your olives are growing is like $50, $60, $70. Do you think these local people are scamming you? Or do you think these other big, huge corporations are actually just using seed oils to scam you? Yes, they're using seed oils. They found a test in Germany. There's this magazine called Ökotest, and they actually tested out all the olive oils, and in all of them they found not only seed oils, so sunflower seed oil, soy flour oil, rough flour oil, whatever all these seed oils are. We will talk about them in another fact, but they also found mineral oils, the oils that are literally petroleum, the oils that are causing bleak it out the word, yeah, you know, the cell disease word. These oils are causing it, and those are found in your olive oil. So you're literally buying the premium oil because you think it's healthy, but this is literally giving you cell diseases. It's sick. It's a sick world out there. What are your choices? I always like to give you practical information that you can actually use. Either you find somebody, a local man from these countries that produce the olive oil that you trust, that you pay more, or you take the safe alternatives. You take butter, you take ghee, you take coconut oil, which is never fake because it's cheaper to produce. Either the safe oils or the expensive local oils. Do not buy the supermarket quality olive oil. That's a huge scam. Fact number 3, we talked about seed oils. Seed oils always have this heart healthy sticker from the American Heart Association. You probably, if you're already still watching this video, then first of all, if you like my videos, I really appreciate if you remove the bell, if you click the subscribe follow button, because this helps the channel grow. This helps aware more people on all these lies, on all these information, on all these things that get fact checked, but that are the reality and that are the reason why we're getting these chronic diseases. So please feel free to do this. It really supports me and helps me. I really appreciate it. Most people that watch these videos are not subscribed yet, so it's your time to do it. So there's the sticker. Why does the American Heart Association offer their name? Because the seed oils companies, they are paying them $2 million a year just to get the sticker out. It's literally a paid industry, and you can find this information freely available. Please fact check me and let me know in the comments if you think I'm right. Please fact check me on the American Heart Association. Look the sponsors for the label, and you see the seed oil companies literally paying money to get the seed oil certified as heart healthy. Seed oils are the opposite of heart healthy. I will not dive into the studies because most studies have a huge conflict of interest. Always look at the conflict of interest, then you know who sponsored the study. And you will see that most seed oil studies are sponsored by the people that are selling you these. Would you trust me if I sold you this pen and I tell you this is a magic pen and I make a study proving it's a magic pen? Would you then believe the study? No, because I wanted to sell you this pen. It just doesn't make sense. The person that sells you this should not be able to make studies proving it's great. That's just not cool. Okay, so they are bad. Look at the production process. Take the time, 10-minute documentary, how are seed oils produced in the factories. Check it out, you will be grossed out. Swap them for butter, for coconut oil, for ghee, for real olive oil. Your health will increase dramatically. The simple swap, whenever I visit my mom, I take her seed oils, I put them in the trash. I literally hate seed oils. Number 4, raw honey. And number 5, raw milk. So what is going on with these raw things? On YouTube officially, I cannot say that I recommend raw milk, I just drink it myself. I cannot say that I recommend raw honey, I can just say that I take it myself. So why do they even offer the pasteurized alternatives? They tell you because it's safer. Now, you look at the raw milk, and here I understand their argument. Louis Pasteur, he invented the pasteurization process, which removes all the pathogens, bacteria, and back then the whole system in the food system was a lot dirtier than it is right now. Now we know a lot more about how to avoid this without pasteurization. So raw milk is, for me personally, hugely beneficial. And the fake myth that commercial milk is healthy, that should die out. Because commercial milk doesn't have enzymes. Commercial milk doesn't have probiotics. Commercial milk is just like the tap water, it's dead. There's nothing good about it. That's why people don't get along well with it. That's why people are intolerant to the lactose, because there's not the enzymes anymore. On the raw milk, you still find the enzymes that help you digest it. You still find the probiotics that heal your gut. So raw milk for me is a health food. Commercial milk is a really unhealthy, processed, dirty food. And now let's go one step further. If you don't want to get involved with the milk, that's fine. If I would be sick, then I would never drink milk, because milk releases more and causes more mucus, which I don't want if I'm sick. Raw milk is only a good food for myself if I'm already really healthy. It's not a food I would use if I'm sick. It's only a food that, if you're healthy, increases your health even more, but it doesn't help you go to a good health status. What about raw honey? Why do they even pasteurize the honey? From what I studied in the literature, it's mostly looks, and this is crazy that we're pasteurizing a food for the aesthetics. So it looks clear, it looks nicer, it's easier to process, and it's a lot cheaper, and it holds longer. Raw honey has all the enzymes. Raw honey has all the micronutrients, phytonutrients that the bees from the flowers, they put inside their larvae, and then you heat it up and destroy it. Let me just tell you that raw honey is one of the best superfoods, and I will be recommending raw honey to everybody. It's the only sugar source next to fruits that are actually healing for your body, and you notice it. It's highly vibrant. If you take a spoonful, you feel it in your mouth, you feel it explode. Raw honey is a health food, and processed honey is not thrown in the trash. Vegetables. I get this all the time. Are vegetables safe? No. The health authorities tell you the more vegetables you eat, the healthier you will be. Do I subscribe to this? No. It's not that simple. Vegetables are not the healthiest food available. The healthiest foods available are raw and unprocessed foods like fruits, like pasteurized meat, pasteurized eggs, like spring water, like herbs. Those are healing foods. Vegetables can be a good addition to your diet, but they should not be the 90% of your diet. And there are some vegetables that are just not great for you. Let's look at the first group, the lectins. Foods like kidney beans, foods like oats also, they don't specifically have lectins, but anti-nutrients. These anti-nutrients, they are bad news for the gut for many people. So if you're having gut issues, then I would be cutting out kidney beans, oats, all these different foods that you notice you get bloated, you notice you get farting, but you still eat them because they tell you it's a health food. But if your body responds with constant gas building, with constant mucus, with constant disease in your body, then why would you realize that this is a health food? Cut these out. Cut out the chickpeas, cut out the kidney beans, cut out the oats for a while. They're not a pure health food. And then we have the second groups, which is like the oxalates. Everybody raised about the oxalates. Oxalates cause this and that. And if you have an inflammatory disease like rheumatoid arthritis, not medical advice, not recommendation, anything, but that's just my experience. If I would be having something like that, then I would be cutting out the oxalates, and I would be cutting out the spinach, cutting out the rhubarb, cutting out the cactus, cutting out the broccoli, cutting out all these, because they do cause some inflammation for some people. If you're having gout, if you're having kidney stones, if you're having all these things, then yes, I would be cutting them out. If you don't have them and your metabolism is healthy and you're great, everything is already good about you and you're not having any digestive issues, then I would be eating the vegetables. I consume a variety of vegetables. I don't buy into the fear-mongering. But I also don't buy into eat 5 veggies and then a burger and you're healthy. That's also not the truth. So the truth lies somewhere in the middle, and this is a big lie they feed to you. Fact number 6, your liver cleanses you. This makes me mad, honestly, and I'm gonna make a whole liver video. Let me know if you're interested in videos about specific organs like liver, like lymphatic system, like heart, like kidney. I want to make videos cleansing all of them, revealing all the truth about them. But this one is one that I hear every day. You don't need to detox, you have a liver. Yeah, you have a liver. And 60 years ago, I would be saying, yeah, you don't really need to detox. There's not that many poisons. There's not that many chemicals in your sunscreen. There's not that many poisons in your fucking food. There's emulgators, there's aspartames, there's sweeteners, there's coloring additives. There's heavy metals in your water. There's the air is poisoned. If I look out these chemtrails, think whatever you want, but they're literally poisoning us. So the liver is overwhelmed. Don't you think there's a reason why 80% of people on this planet are having liver diseases? There's a shadow pandemic of liver diseases. What is the reason for this? We don't know for sure. The liver filters all the toxins, so the liver is overburdened, overworked, overstressed. There's so many signs for liver diseases. That's what I'm also doing with my detox masterclass. Little advertisement, I still offer personal coaching and all my protocols in my private community, in my detox masterclass community. Check down the link below, detox-masterclass.com. You get everything I ever made. There's no hidden costs, nothing. It's just all my knowledge, and I give personal advice there. That's the truth about the liver. The liver is completely overwhelmed. That's why I use herbs for the liver. That's why I use teas for the liver. That's why I'm always working on healing the liver and not damaging the liver. And also one of the things you can do for the liver is fasting if you want a quick answer. I already have a short video on liver, but I'm going to release more. Check out the channel to not miss out on the liver videos. And the last fact that is really important for me, because it's sold to so many kids and it's ingrained in our brains. The word ingrained already contains that we're talking about grains and breads. Grains and breads are not the staple of your diet. They steal nutrients out of our body. They do not have a lot of nutrients for our body. They are empty carbohydrates without much healing phytonutrients. They're peasant food. They just fill you up cheaply. I know they taste great. I also eat bread sometimes, Ezekiel bread, sourdough bread. I love it. Everybody loves it. It tastes great, but does it mean everybody should have it as the staple of their diet? No. Gluten is extremely bad. Gluten ruins our gut. Gluten ruins the intestinal barrier in our gut. It causes leaky gut, in my personal opinion. I avoid gluten like the pest. I strongly believe that gluten is not a health food and you should never consume too much gluten. If you're already having gut issues, then you should cut out gluten and wheat completely. Instead, you can use buckwheat. You should never use seitan, by the way. Seitan, this vegan alternative, is very popular here in Germany. I don't know who started this craze, but it's pure gluten. And as I said, gluten ruins the gut. And gluten causes mucus. If you're having any type of mucus, which I know 80% of people now have chronic mucus, nobody knows what is going on there. Let me just recommend you. Against mucus, cut out the grains and cut out the gluten and cut out the milk and eat more fruits, eat more veggies, drink more water, structured water, and you will be healthy. These are all the facts I want to share with you today. These were unbelievable health facts that they lie about. I took the last 10 years to really understand, explore, figure them out, figure out the alternatives. I hope this video helped you. Please stay tuned. I will never stop creating these videos. They will never get rid of me. Follow me on my other social media channels. I have an Instagram. I have an German Instagram. I have a TikTok. I have a German TikTok. I have all these channels. I will be blasting the internet until the world is changed. Love you. Stay safe. Fabian.